Howdy, Frank Show. At some point today, I still have to give away this pair of tickets to Alice Cooper and Marilyn Manson, the Shock Therapy Tour 2013 at the Gibson Amphitheater. That's happening Thursday, June 6th. Don't forget, for more chances to win great prizes, you can go to KLOS.com, keyword blue, and you could win a Las Vegas trip to see Blue Man Group's new show at the Monte Carlo Resort and Casino. So be sure and do that. KLOS.com, keyword blue, to win that. All right. Is Kelly here? Is she outside tattooing somebody?
She was in the Bristol Farms green room, I think I heard.
She's in the Bristol Farms green room?
Well, she's here.
Putting some ink on the wall.
Hey, Kelly.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. How are you? Have a seat. That's Heidi. I'm Frank.
Hi. We're so excited to talk to you because I love tattoos. We both have tattoos, and he has one that needs to be finished.
Oh,
what is the etiquette? Because the guy who, yes, please, put your headphones on. The guy who started my tattoo is in San Angelo, Texas, and he was here at the LA tattoo convention. Yeah. And he started it, didn't get to finish it, and what's left is just pretty much a tribal. You've heard of these things, tribals. She's like, great. Really?
Oh, I've got one of those.
You got a tribal. That it's just basically filling it in. See, it's a cover up of an old tribal that I had, and so he's got all this area that needs to be filled in. Is it wrong to walk into a tattoo shop and say, could you finish this guy's tattoo?
No, it's
not. Okay.
It's not wrong. I mean, if you could go to him to get the work finished by him, ideally that would be awesome. But if it's something that isn't going to happen,
Texas.
Sure, when are you going to have time?
I'm not gonna have time. I'll
finish it for you, Frank.
You will?
Yes, I work in Oak Hills. I'm not far from here.
Oh my God! Awesome. I want to get more too. See, when I'm watching this show, I mean, you're on Best Inc., right? And this is the season 2 starts tomorrow night at 10 p.m. on Oxygen, and I've been watching these types of shows, and they're springing up a lot. And I think Best Inc. was one of the first ones. And when I'm watching you guys compete, and I see your work, and I'm like, man, that's really good. And then it goes up in front of the judge, and he's like, this here, this here. Yeah, and it's like, oh my God. So now I'm looking at my own tattoo going,
mine's crap.
Do I have a piece of crap?
Right.
Could you honestly tell me if mine's crap? I mean, just by looking at it, that bird and rose, is that crap?
Do you love it?
No, just tell me the truth. Is it crap?
No, it's not crap. But I think what matters is whether you love your tattoo or not.
I do. I love the meaning behind it and why I have it. But I just want to know, as far as quality tattoo, it's crap.
No,
right?
I mean, from a technical standpoint, that's technically well rendered. Your lines are clean. Your shading is solid. It's a good tattoo.
All right.
That's solid.
I'm going to the next round.
Good rendering.
You have to remember that judging is particularly harsh for dramatic effect a lot of the time. You know.
Oh, okay.
It's that's their job, you know, is to critique it.
As far as I mean, with food, I think it's one thing when there's those food shows and someone makes a dish and it's like, ew, too much salt. But when it's an art thing, when it's like, this is your art and it's in the eye of the beholder, it's like to be a judge of somebody else's art. Is it hard? Is it easier to judge that on tattoos because there's a certain style that has to be done? Or can you ever go outside the box and not be judged?
Absolutely, there's always an aesthetic. You can say that beauty's in the eye of the beholder all the time. But there are always going to be technical aspects of a tattoo that can be judged by a universal standard, you know?
Yeah.
If the lines are clean and precise and sharp. Well, it would be the difference between a solid, sharp, consistent line and one that's kind of choppy and jagged, uneven and blown out and goes from thin to thick.
Right.
You know?
When you first picked up the gun and started doing stuff, I mean, were you just a natural and clean lines, or was it like, well, I got to learn this? There's like
no, it's
very
there's no such thing as being a natural at lining from the start. And I was so nervous, my hands were shaking like a leaf the first time that I tried to tattoo on a person.
So you knew that you were just an artist. Like, when did you know that? Because
what do you practice on? Just stray dogs? Like you just shave a spot on a dog and
a dead piglet? I don't know.
I have heard things like that.
Because who's gonna go? Yeah, go ahead, give it a shot. See if you're any good.
It's your first one. Well, great.
You'd be surprised, Heidi. You're one of the smarter people among us, but there are plenty of people willing to let apprentices practice away.
I mean, I've seen beauty school like hair jobs on people. I'm like, oh my God, I can't imagine.
She ain't graduating.
At least that thing's not permanent. It can grow back. Kelly McEvoy hanging out with us, one of the contestants on Best Inc. Says with new host Pete Wentz from Fall Out Boy basis. He's a musician and tattoo enthusiast. And who's the main judge guy?
The main judge this season is Joe Capobianco. He was the judge last season as well, and he's something of an icon in the industry. He's been around for years and years, and he's really well respected, and is kind of an originator of his own style of animated pinup girls, I guess I would describe it as. And yeah, he's really well known.
What do you like doing? I mean, when you pull out your portfolio and it's like, hey, I'm really good at pinup girls or roses or what?
Portraits.
I love doing portraits. Reproduction work is really satisfying to me, and I love beautiful natural things. Like I could tattoo flowers all day long and be happy with it. And I'm really into sacred geometry, and that's something that more and more people are becoming aware of.
What is that?
It's
I hated geometry, but I might like sacred geometry.
It's pretty cool. It's cooler than geometry.
all right.
It's definitely cooler than geometry class. Okay. Have you ever seen a mandala?
Maybe I have. I don't know. I didn't know what it was called.
Nelson Mandela? How are you doing?
He's also beautiful.
I heard he was sick.
Are you talking like, was it Da Vinci's Perfect Man, like that?
Yes, you're definitely headed in the right direction.
Okay.
Yeah. Aesthetically, it's something that's symmetrical and mathematically perfect, and very pleasing to the eye.
So you like doing really hard stuff?
I do. I'm lost without a challenge. So I was in my element on Best Inc. because it was definitely a challenge.
Now, on Best Inc. this season, they're doing something I think I read where it's like you can't see me challenge, where it's like there's the tattoo, but then there's something if I can't see, but if I really look at it, I'll see it.
That challenge involved UV reflective ink, and one of the UV inks, it's invisible under regular light, but then when you put a black light on it, it kind of glows, sort of a blue, just like white glows under a black light in a club. Same thing.
Or two veneers, by the way. That's embarrassing, too. Like, hey, how you doing? What? Hell yeah. Bunny rabbit teeth.
Good to know.
Well,
Heidi has one of those tattoos of Hawaii on her back.
Hilarious.
That is hilarious. What are you talking about?
Funny. Yeah.
Now, is that a new trend now with the fluorescent ink? Is to have these so when you go out to the club, like all of a sudden the stripper has these tattoos and she didn't have any when the lights were on? Is that some?
If I was a stripper, I would probably want some invisible tattoos. Yeah,
right.
That would be so kick-ass.
Yeah, you cannot have them during the day. When you're at your banking job. But then, when you're doing your stripping job at night, there they are.
What about I saw the crazy, I don't know if it's a trend now, but a guy who tattooed the whites of his eyes.
Yeah, I
Do you
saw
say
that.
no to anything?
It freaks me out completely. I would definitely never even consider tattooing someone's eyeball.
Okay.
Yes, I say no to things frequently.
Oh, good.
What parts have you tattooed that you actually debated with yourself about doing it? Somebody came in and says, hey, I want something on my sandbar. And you're like, no.
Could you do a koi fish on my my taint?
I want a volcano that summits at my anus.
Yeah, you'd be like, nah.
I check people's personal hygiene out right away.
Yeah, that's good.
As soon as I'm talking to someone, I'm like, do they smell all right? Are their teeth clean?
Yeah.
Is this person going to be pleasant to work with? Yeah. That's on my checkout now, for sure.
But, I mean, do you instantly say, I'm sorry, I just don't do that type of tattoo? Or do you say, listen, you're a greasy, disgusting pig. I'm never going to touch you with my ink?
No, I would never say that to someone. Yeah, I wouldn't. I probably could.
She's so nice.
I could get away with it if I wanted to, I guess.
You said you grew up on a farm in West Virginia.
Yes, as a young child. My family moved to California when I was 6.
But tattooing's in your family, right?
It is. I have 2 brothers that tattoo. They're both awesome.
Have you tattooed them, or have they tattooed you?
Both of my brothers have tattooed me, and I haven't tattooed either one of them yet.
I think that it's time. Come on.
I'll get a couple more years under my belt. That's family. I'm going to see them every year, for the rest of my life.
Do you have any bad tattoos?
Oh, yes. I think that you would be hard-pressed to find a tattoo artist that doesn't have some bad tattoos.
That you look at and go, ugh.
You have one on your wrist that looks like you're removed.
My first tattoo has been lasered 4 times, and now I'm kind of missing it. But it was supposed to be a chain of daisies.
4 times, huh?
And then what did it look like?
I was 13 when I got
a clump
that.
of grass?
Wow.
I mean...
It just kind of looked like a big blob. You can see there's still some purple and green in there.
Now, do you got that laser because you just want a clean arm there, or you'll sleeve over it and it won't matter?
I'm going to cover it. Okay. Yeah, I have big epic plans.
You do.
Doing a lot of lasering work right now.
Now
it's very painful.
I heard it's worse than getting a tattoo.
Much worse.
Yeah.
It's much worse, but it's faster.
Is one of the judges, they own a laser Clint, a laser tattoo removal
Sabina
place?
Kelly, yes. She's a very well-known pinup model. And
so is she always saying, that tattoo sucks, we need to remove it?
You should take my card. Take my card.
Exactly. Every tattoo sucks to her. I'll remove that.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool though. You'll get yours filled in. I'm happy about that. It's been over.
Will you do that? And then I want
to
get another one. One that what are those called? Anagrams or something, where it's like you turn it upside down, it says something else, but you turn it right side up and it says something else.
What's it gonna say?
Was it ambigrams?
No. What are the words gonna be?
It's gonna be ambigram.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay, so
I had a guy ask for a tattoo in Latin once that said everything looks cooler in Latin.
Oh my God.
I thought that was pretty awesome.
That's pretty great. Yeah.
That is great. So where's your shop? So you can.
It's Cloak and Dagger Tattoo up in Oak Hills.
Okay.
That's in San Bernardino County. It's up in the high desert.
Yeah.
Cloak and Dagger in Oak Hills. That's where you
Cool.
And the season for Best Ink starts tomorrow night, 10 p.m. on Oxygen. 12 of America's top tattoo artists battle for $100,000 and a cover story in Tattoo Magazine.
That's huge.
That's what you said, being like in the industry and kind of being not really an incestuous business, but to rise up the ranks pretty quickly. It's like everyone knows who you are. There's only so many periodicals for tattoos. So when you make a tattoo magazine, it changes your life. It's like as far as your rates or people coming to you and scheduling your time. It's like, so this is an enormous prize. I mean, $100,000 for a reality show doesn't sound that big these days, but as far as like your career goes, this would set you up forever to win this show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Huge.
Oh my God. We'll be watching.
It's big. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
I will stop by Cloak and Dagger. We can figure out what we're going to put on me, okay?
And then you get your ambigram,
We'll take care of it, yeah.
My candygram.
No, your ambigram.
Yeah.
Your ambigram.
We can arrange for a candygram, too. I mean, we can make it all happen.
Exactly. We'll make a day of it.
Hi, Frank. What's with the Snickers bars? What's that?
Kelly McEvoy. You can follow her on Twitter at @K_McEvoy, and be sure and watch the show and root for her. Thank you so much for coming in, sweetheart.
Thanks for having me. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
1-800-955-KLOS. We'll be right back. We are Heidi and Frank.
Oh, that was just a little sample of the Heidi and Frank Show on 95.5 KLOS. To get more samples like this and hear all the fun we have, you can do that at 955KLOS.com. Now, to get the show in its entirety on demand, and if you want to watch the show, we webcast it every day, all you have to do is go to HeidiandFrank.com and become a premium package member. Do it right now.